Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Parfum. Parfum is a game published by Queen Games, designed by Marko Ruskowski and Marcel Subelbeck. I probably pronounced those names incorrectly, I apologize. Plays 2 to 4 players in 45 minutes. And this is effectively, it's an action selection game, kind of. And what that means is, on your turn, you're going to determine how early you want to wake up. If you want to go first, you're going to have less actions. If you go last, you're going to have more actions, but there's going to be less stuff available for you to do. One of those push and pull kind of things. You're trying to draft some dice to roll to match these certain vials of colors that are required to make different kinds of perfume. You need to complete bottles of perfume to sell to customers to score points. Person with the most points at the end of the game is the winner. That's effectively the whole entire game that I just summed up right there, but let's go down the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Parfum, all set up for 3 players. To set up, you're going to pick the appropriate side of the board. This is the 3-player side because it has 3 markers here. And you're going to put all the dice on the corresponding colors, which I've done here. You're going to put each player's player marker on the 0 space. You're going to shuffle the B tiles and put the in-game tile in a certain space according to the rule book above some tiles. Put the A tiles on top. Flip 4. And then you're going to put the flackens up here in the flacken row. And you're going to shuffle the what are these called? Like nodes. This is the essences that you're actually trying to make, the scents. And you're going to pull out 5 of those, put them there. And then you're going to give each player their perfumery and 2 water droplets. Some of them have points on the back, some of them don't. If you have ones with points at the end, they will score you points. And then we're ready to go. All right, so the way the game works is, first player, which we're going to determine is yellow. We're going to put those in the appropriate order. And whoever's yellow will go first for now. And they're going to take one of these time tokens to wake up. And they're going to go, let's do this one. They're going to take number 2. Then they're going to go to red. They'll take 3. And then they're going to go to green. They'll take 1. Then in this order of the wake up time, they're going to do actions. You have this many action points. So one gets to go first, but they have less action points. For an action, you can take a water droplet out of the cup. They're supposed to lay here, but it's just easier for me to put them in the cup. Take a die or refill this. So with 3 action points, you pretty much just want to take dice. The reason you want to take dice is you're trying to match these combinations on these tiles. And I think I'm going to take a red, a purple, and a green. That's 3 action points. I have 3 action points. Then what we're going to do is we're going to try to distill to make some of these sections here. So let's roll. This is success. This is a failure. Now this is where water tokens come into play. For 1 water token, you can reroll all flies of 1 color or all dice. For 2, you can flip it to whatever side you want. And I think that's what they're going to do. So they're going to spend both of their water tokens. They're out of the game for now until we run out. They're going to flip this to purple. And they're going to complete some stuff. So they complete this and this. So that needs a green and a purple, and that needs a red. That's a bottom. And that, ooh, let's not do that. Yeah, let's take this one instead. So they're going to take this one instead. They didn't need the green one, but that's fine. So they're going to score these amount of points, so 2 points for yellow. And now they have a decision to make. They have a top and a bottom. If you look on the board here, you can put a middle, a top, and a bottom on this side, or you can create a small perfume bottle that contains red, just 2 pieces, and put it on the left side. And I think I'm going to do a big one because I want to have more scent options for customers. And then I'm done. I don't have a bottle yet, but that's fine. Now we'll go on to number 2. So player number 2 gets to do the same thing. All the dice go back. All the dice are always available for you. And then they're going to, let's see. They're going to spend 1 action to take one of these new ones out of the bag. Try to get a top. And they got another bottom. So now they'll just do 3 dice. So let's do a red, 2 reds. We'll just do 3 reds. And I roll them. Ugh. All right, so that is, they're going to take get rid of one of these. One that's not worth points. And they're going to reroll all the dice. There we go. 3 successes, and I think I'm going to take this one. So that is a bottom. I'm going to put it over here, and that will give me 2 points because it was a 2-pointer, I think. Yes, 2 points. 2 points for red. Dice go back. Now it is. Oh, that was not red. That was yeah, that was red. Shouldn't. No, it was yellow. Sorry. Put these in the wrong order. So green went first, got 2 points. Then yellow went and got 2 points. So that's over there. So they need to get their droplet back. They spin a droplet. There we go. Sorry. All right. Now we're going to red. I can look at the numbers and it would work. All right. They're going to spin an action. Try to get a top. And they got another bottom. They'll spin another action. No, they don't want to spin. They got 5. So let's do. They have 5 actions left, so 2 blue. And they have 3 actions left. They'll do a green and a purple and another green. All right, then we roll. All right, so they got all this stuff. 2 successful greens, 2 successful blues, not a successful purple. They would really like to make that a success. Let's roll it. I'm going to try to roll it and get a couple pieces here. Yes. All right, now they got a success. So they're going to take this one. Takes 2 blues. And they're going to take this one, which takes a successful green and a purple, and that gives them 5 points. And these are both bottoms, so you can put one on both sides if you want, both on the same side, doesn't matter. They're just different bottles of stuff. All right, and that is that. And now we move on to phase 2, which is selling to the customers, which in order to sell to customers, you got to have a full bottle of perfume, and we're not there yet. So we'll get back to that. But what happens at the end of the round is you'd refill all your customers and all of these. There's a top. And then turn order is going to be based on whoever has the least amount of points will go first. So in this case, it's whoever's on top. So yellow, green, and then red. So yellow is going to pick this big one here. Then green will pick this. And red will pick this. So red gets to go first. All right. So they want to get a top. So they're just going to take 3 reds. They're going to try to go after this one. And they have 1 droplet. They'll go ahead and spend it. Come on. Dang it. So they have 2 successes and a fly. So they'll take this one at least. They'll make that a middle over here. And that gives them 2 points. So now they have a middle. 2 points. These go back. Now it is green's turn, and green would like to get a middle as well. Are there any middles? Of course not. There is a top, so they're going to take this one and a green. So maybe that'll pan out. They'll roll. So they have 2 reds and a green. They can't re-roll because they don't have any droplets. So they will take this one. So that gives them 1 point for a base, and they'll put that base right there. And they get 1 point. And then it's yellow's turn, and yellow's trying to get that top. So they're going to take 3. They'll put 1 more for the 4th action. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to take a water droplet. Just reach into the cup, take a drop. Ooh, 3 points. All right, then we're going to roll. Perfect. All right, so they're going to get this one and this one. So that's 4 points for yellow. And then this will be a top. I'm going to put this top here. And I'll put this top over here. And now, when you complete a perfume, you're going to have to look at which side you completed. If you completed this one, you're going to get 1 flagon per piece. So there's 2 pieces, so you get 2 flacons. That means you can sell this perfume to 2 people. If it's a big one, you would get 3, 1 for each piece. Now we're moving on to phase 2. What happens here is, in player order, we would be able to sell twice. So in this case, this player is the only one that has perfume, so they're the only one that can sell. So they can sell to this player, because this one has 2 reds. You need to meet this criteria. So 2 reds, so they get rid of that. And they score 6 points. And then this can just hang out. It's not really, we're just hanging out. And then they can also sell again. They can sell to this one for 4, or you can always do a small one for $2 and a big one for 3, but 4 is way better. So we'll do that. We'll get rid of that. They'll get 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these can go away because that perfume is now empty. And these can go back. We'll refill. So we'll refill some more customers. Refill from the bag. And then we keep going like that until the game ends. And the game trigger ends when this X here pops up. We'll finish that round. We'll make the sales, do all that. Then whoever had the most points after that is the winner. You also add these. These are the only hidden points. You'll add those extra points that you have left. And whoever has the most points after all that is the winner. That's how you play Parfum. Let's go up the top. See what we think about it. All right, well, that was Parfum. So I'm not going to go over the components too much. What you saw on the board is what the components are. The coolest part, I guess I can show these because I like these. It has custom dice, which are the dice you saw in the game. But it also has these really awesome little perfume bottles that look really cool right there. And your player piece is those same things, which is really neat. The dice are custom. They got some of those like flasks on them and some cool flies. So cool. That's the highlight of the components. The rest of it's just cardboard stuff. And a nice tan board, which I love. And a normal Queen Games insert, which is like the 2 different sides and has art inside, which looks really nice. But let's talk about how this game plays. So this is a game, it's really easy. If I was going to teach people maybe a designer board game that they'd never played before, I would bust this one out. It's not my favorite game to play, but it's easy to teach. And it will open you up to some new kinds of possibilities of different types of games. You're trying to pick what turn order. If you want to go early, you're going to have less actions. If you want to go later, you're going to have more actions but less stuff to do. And then all you're going to be doing, rolling dice to match combinations needed to make some perfume. You complete a bottle of 2, you get 2 perfumes. Complete a bottle of 3, you get 3 flacons that you can sell. That's it. That's the game. Water droplets are going to let you re-roll and do kinds of things. That's it. So the gameplay on this, I hate to use this word straightforward. I have a friend, Katie's cousin's husband. He said he uses the word straightforward, and his wife said, you know, when you're saying stuff straightforward, it's a little like patronizing, condescending. So now it's like just every time I think of that, I think straightforward, and I can't help but think this. So I don't know what other word to say. I'm not trying to be patronizing or condescending, but the gameplay is just easy. Maybe easy or quick to learn. Maybe that's a better term. That the gameplay is quick to learn, not straightforward, because straightforward to me is not straightforward to you. But quick to learn. And it's not going to outstay its welcome. Plays in less than an hour. And you're going to have some fun rolling some dice. And that's basically where this game is. It's a dice chucking game, effectively. Taking some dice, rolling them, Yahtzee style, essentially. Trying to match some faces. And that's fun. So, that is Perfume. That's not Perfume. That's Parfum from Queen Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.